to my channel Fox Business. My name is Oposu Godwin. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet. If you have subscribed to, share, comment, and like. Today we're going to be talking about another interesting topic. We are talking about digital marketing techniques for small businesses. Small businesses also need digital marketing in this 21st century where there's the Internet of Things. Let me give you some techniques that as a small business you can apply and then increase your digital footprint, and as a matter of fact also become a profitable business. Now, the first digital technique that I would advise every small business to undertake is social media marketing. Social media marketing, either paid or unpaid. What I mean by paid is that if you advertise, you either pay and reach out to a specific segment and to a larger audience with just a single post, or you can, as a matter of fact, just post freely on any of the social media sites. There are social media sites like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, and TikTok. There are millions of people on this social media platform, so it's a bigger platform to promote a business. As a business, it is important to have a digital footprint, not only on just one social media network, but you can choose about 3 minimum. We have Facebook, we have Instagram, we have LinkedIn, we have Twitter, we have TikTok, we have YouTube. All these sites are very important if you want to be a successful business in the 21st century. The most important thing is to open a business page on each one of these social media channels, at least 3 of them. But be sure to research and understand the kind of business you do, and then get to know about your target audience, because it is your target audience that will also determine which of the social media platforms that you have to use. For example, if your product has to do more with women, I think Facebook and Instagram would do well for women, and even as well as TikTok when you are dealing with younger ladies. But if you are dealing with ladies in the mid-years, corporate mid-year, I'm talking of 30, 35, 40, then Facebook, Instagram would be very good. So know your target audience and know which of the channels or which of the platforms, social media platforms, you can easily reach out to them. I use Facebook and Instagram a lot, and it's been helpful. You can also use LinkedIn, especially if you are into business to business. That is whereby your business is involved in selling products and services to other business that use your service or your product to also produce their final product. So identify your target market. Look out for age, gender, either male or female, and geographic location. You can do your research on the internet and be able to find out where your target audience can be found the most. For Facebook, there are a lot of people on Facebook, so Facebook is going to be one that you need to use, and then Instagram as well. Twitter can also be used. So you just research your target market and see who your target market are. You can also check on your competitors' pages to find out the type of or which of the platforms that your competitors are using. And this will also give you an idea as to where your target markets are located. Right. Make sure you follow the right people on these social media platforms. So on Facebook, make sure you follow the right. So for example, if you are selling, say, textbooks, for example, you need to be following people who are in school. Let's say your textbook is for tertiary sector. You need to follow university students. So you don't just go following anyhow. Believe you me, if you want to build a community that are a potential market for your product, or that are near potential market for your product, that can recommend your product and services to other people. Right? Don't just go connecting anyhow. Believe you me, research has shown that even if you have 1 million followers, it is only 13% that will interact with your post, etc. So ensure that you have the right audience, follow, connect, like, respond to comments, and engage in an interactive conversation or interactive communication with your clients. All these social media platforms also have the ability to enable you to go live. What I mean by go live is that you can appear live on these platforms, either Facebook, Instagram, etc. Right? And then appeal to your target audience. You can choose paid or unpaid, but the advantage with the paid is that you are able to select a very refined target market, for example, based on age, gender, interest, occupation, etc., and even geographic location, which is very precise and very good enough. You can be doing them one-off if you're not financially sound. But for example, most of them doesn't cost that much. For example, Facebook and Instagram will not cost you more than $1 a day minimum. Right? But for businesses that are struggling and doesn't have the budget, it would be better to go the organic way. Interact with more people, connect with people, and make sure you're connecting with the right type of people. With that, you would be getting your product to the right audience. When you take Facebook, for example, there's the Facebook Marketplace, which is a very fantastic place to sell your products, to reach out to more people. Also, join groups. These should be groups on any of the social media platforms you have chosen, where you realize your target market are. Choose groups that basically are groups that are potential target market for your product. Right? And as a matter of fact, connect with them, share, post, and create awareness of your product onto that. Post constantly on this social media platform, at least once a day will do. If you think you have more to post, either video, photos of your product, or a mixture of graphics photos of your product, you can also post with pricing. Post, if you have videos of how the product works, you can also show it. But don't overpost, as it may bore your target audience. So if, for example, you have 3 different posts, the best thing is, because customers may forget about your postings, you can post, for example, on Instagram today or this morning, and then in the evening, as a matter of fact, you can post your story or your reel, and then later you post again. So main post, official post, after some time on your reel, and then in your stories. Right? Now, Instagram, Facebook have that features, and they are very good. They're very perfect. Make sure that whatever you post is not deceptive. Don't deceive your customers. Reply to both negative and positive comments. Don't leave comments on your page ajar. It is quite simple. Go to any of these platforms and open a business account. You can research on how to open a Facebook business account, Instagram business account, LinkedIn account, as well as Twitter business account, right? And then get to register your business on there. Ensure that you add all the information that are required. Facebook, for example, I think have 13 steps. Make sure all 13 steps, for example, for Facebook are completed. Put in as much as information as possible, and this will help you grow your brand. The next important thing that you also need to do here is what we call the Google My Business account or Google My Business profile. This is a service that is provided by Google for free. It is free. You can read on the internet about how to set up a Google My Business account. Set up a Google My Business profile. Fill in all the details that Google My Business requests you to fill in. Your contact, hours of working, address, and then link to your website and every other detail. One advantage of this thing is that you appear on Google Maps and you appear in search, what is known as the knowledge graph of Google, when people go to Google and then search for keywords that are related to your business. So for example, when people go to search for, if you're running, let's say, a bookshop, and people search for keywords related to bookshop, you also appear on the search results. This, as a matter of fact, will help boost what we call your search engine optimization. To also boost your ranking on Google, right? In fact, it is important for every business these days. It also provides with the ability of giving you analytics, that is information on how the number of people that have viewed your profile, the number of people who have clicked on your website link, the number of people who have been searching, the number of times people search for your or keywords related to your brand, or people search for your brand or your business on the search engine, website clicks, and so on and so forth. It also shows your physical location, right? So it shows people, and also helps you in also ranking in what we call local SEO. What I mean by local SEO is that when somebody types, for example, bookshops near me, if you are on Google My Business, you also pop up in the search results, right? Add photos to your profile, your Google My Business profile, add videos, and then also encourage your customers to review or write their reviews about their experience of your business or your services on your Google My Business account. You see, local SEO is growing. For the past 5 years, there's almost about 500% increase in the search for things near me by people just going online and typing, for example, bookshop near me, or car near me, hairdresser near me. The near me thing is growing, and it's grown for about 500%. So if you're on Google My Business, you can also appear and rank in the search results near me, right? It is free. It is free, and you can update it from time to time, right? So it is very important to also be on Google My Business, or have a Google My Business profile if you are small or a young business. You can also register your business on Google Map, which is also very important for location purposes. Another technique, digital marketing technique for every business, or that every business would also have to look out for, is website. But website, I don't always advise website, as probably for smaller businesses that don't have enough capital to host a website or to pay for the hosting of a website, may not be in line because you don't have the resources. If you don't have the resources, but you can even still have a website, right? We have what we call the content management systems that can be used to design websites. They're just templates that can be used to design websites. So if you don't pay for the paid version, the only problem is that you may not show up in Google search because you might not have what we call plugins that are SEO oriented. When I mean SEO oriented is that can make you appear in search. You can decide if you have the funding to pay. The paid versions they have premium, professional, etc. Each of them comes with a bouquet of services, right? Using content management services is free. That is for the freemium version or for the free version. But if you want more advanced features, that one you have to pay. And if you want the website to be hosted and also be recognized by search engines so that when people search you appear, that one too you also have to pay, right? So you can design a simple website using a content management software, and there are several of these content management softwares on the internet. You can research about them. I personally use WordPress, and I've also used Shopify, etc. There are a whole lot of them on the internet that you can also use, right? There are some of them too that, as a matter of fact, that are ideal for e-commerce businesses. So people who are into e-commerce, if you want to have an online shop, there are several of them. I use WooCommerce, which is very, very nice. It's free and it's very, very effective. The only thing, like I said, if you want the paid version, that is where you will need to pay, and it's a paid version that has a lot of facilities and infrastructure and what we call plugins that will make you pop up in search. But if you're a smaller business startup and you don't have the necessary funding, you can use the content management to do the website in the meantime. And as time goes on, it can range from around $25. Most of them have bouquet of services. They have the starter, they have professional, they have enterprise, and all comes with different types of benefits and then different types of resources and infrastructure. Right. The next thing that a small business will also need to look up is very important. Is what we call the backlinks. Backlinks. That is a link from a certain website to your website. Linking your website to another website. And definitely there are several types of backlinks, but let's look at some of the basic ones for a small medium-sized company. We have directory links. We have a lot of online directories, both local and national. These directories contain listings for businesses in different areas. We have general directories and we have industry-specific directories. For example, if you are into bookshop or you are into food and there is a food business directory, it is important to register your business there. Some are paid, some are not paid. So when you go online, you can search for directories within your country, online business directories, and register your business within those directories. This will help you appear when people search for keywords related to your business. Right? Directories are a very good way of boosting your search results, and it can make you rank better when people search for products and services that are basically related to your products. Also, there's also video links. Video links is also important. YouTube is another great place to also be present on. It can also enable you to build link, and it's one of the best ways of building a backlink. Video links is also very important, and YouTube is the giant video platform in the world. And there's one thing you should get to understand: YouTube is owned by Google, so definitely you must get to understand that it may have something to do with Google's rankings or Google's search results. You can post between 6 to 10 minutes videos of your product or how your product works, and this will also help you to also appear in search results when people search for keywords that are related to your business. And this can also help you grow your business, lead to website clicks, and also lead to increase in business or sales for your enterprise. Ensure to include your keywords or keywords related to your business in the description of the video and in the title tags and in the meta tags of your video. And also this also applies to the website. Ensure that whatever business you are doing, you have that in the tagline or the title tag of your website, and as well as your YouTube video or your video description. This is also going to help you to rank. The last thing I'll talk about is Wikipedia. Wikipedia, we all know, is an open source online encyclopedia. Having a Wikipedia account telling the world about your business, how your business was formed, the history of your business, the kind of products you do or you deal in, will also help you also build up your backlinks and rank when people search for keywords related to your business. So you can also try a Wikipedia page. It is free and is mostly reviewed by the back team or by some experts to ensure that information are accurate. Thank you very much for watching my videos. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and subscribe, and watch out for my next video.